Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, welcome back to my video. In this video, I'm going to present my understanding about types of data. What is data? Data is a collection of information or facts, and it has types and levels. If we talk about research, it cannot be separated from statistics, and statistics help us to analyze the data. And data deals with what kind of variable and data analysis we will use. Next, there are two basic types of data. First is quantitative and the second is qualitative. Quantitative data is numerical scale and countably. It's about number and it can be counted. Whereas qualitative data is non-numerical scale and categorical. It's not about number, it's about category or characteristics. And then two types of quantitative data. There are discrete and continuous. Discrete data is finite and countably. Finite, it means that it don't have a whole number, and then it can be counted. For example, the number of students in class A, either the male students or female students. Let's say in the class there are 5 male students and 5 female students. It could be said that there are 10 students in the class, not 10.5, not 10.3 or whatever. And then continuous data is infinite and uncountably. It means that it has a whole number and then it cannot be counted. For example, temperature through all day. Let's say the temperature is now 20 degrees Celsius. It doesn't mean that 20 degrees Celsius is twice from 10 degrees Celsius. Levels of data. There are 4 levels or scales of data: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. First is nominal. Nominal data. The characteristics of nominal data is categorical only, no bound order, math operations don't make sense, and the last, no all numerical scale. Categorical only. It has one category, it has one characteristic, and then no bound order, and we cannot do some math operations on it, and it is not all numerical scale. For example, are you a college student? It has one category, college student, and then no bound order on it. Between yes answer and no answer, no bound order, and then we cannot do some math operations on it because it will not make sense, and then it's not about numerical scale. And then the second example, what kind of sport do you like? And multiple choices are jogging, badminton, soccer, chess, swimming, etc. It has one categorical only, sport. There's no bound order between jogging, the choice of jogging, badminton, soccer, and so on. And we cannot do some math operations on it. And it is not about numerical scale. Ordinal. The characteristics of ordinal are categories, bound order, no all numerical scale, and different range. It has more than it has two categories or more, and it has bound order and no all numerical scale and different range. For example, The question, do you think this event is useful for you? And the multiple choices are strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree. It has more than 2 categories of the choices. Between the choices from strongly agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly agree are different, and there is a bound order on it. If we put a number on the multiple choices, it could be an order. For the example, for strongly agree is 5 points, and agree is 4, neutral is 3, disagree is 2, and strongly agree is 1. And second example is mathematics mid-test course. There are 6 students and they have different scores. And the person who took first position is Budi because he got the biggest score, and then the second position is Tina, and so on. The range score between Budi's score and Tina's score is 8 points, whereas the range score between Tina's score and Andy's score is 11. It has different range. It is ordinal data. Then interval data. The characteristics of interval data are categories, order, scale, non-natural zero, addition and subtraction make sense, multiplication and division don't make sense, and some range. For example, we have 4 temperatures here: 30 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Celsius, and 60 degrees Celsius. The range between the points is 10 degrees Celsius, and we can add it. We can add it and we can subtract it. For example, 10 degrees Celsius plus 10 degrees Celsius is 20 degrees Celsius. We can add it, and then we can subtract it, and then we cannot do multiplication and division because it will not make sense, and then it has some range. And the last, ratio data. The characteristics of ratio data are categories, order, scale, natural zero, all math operations make sense, same range, and strongest measurement. For example, length. I have the example here. There are 4 points, and 1 point represents 5 kilometers, and then if we go to second point, it will be added 5 points more. For example, the first point is 5 kilometers, and then the second point is 10 kilometers, and then the third is 15 kilometers, and the last 20 kilometers. The range is same, and we can do all math operations because it will make sense. For example, 5 kilometers, we add 5 kilometers, it becomes 10 kilometers, and then of course it has more than 2 categories, and then there is order on it. There is order on it. There is scale, and of course there is natural zero. If we if we got 0 kilometer, it makes sense. And then it is the strongest measurement, because we can do all math operations on it, and then it has categories, more than one categories, even it has more than 2 categories, and then it has order, scale, and it has natural zero, and then it has the same range. Okay, maybe enough my explanation of types of data. See you later, and the last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.